So my name is Ali Manuel. A lot of you may know me, a lot of you may not know me, but I've been basically racing and having pigeons for the most part of my life. I've been racing pigeons with my father since I was like 7 years old, the youngest boy in the hall, running between the big men, and I've achieved not too much, but a lot. And it's always nice to be someone that people look out for when it's that time to check for the racing times. So I want to introduce you to our pigeon loft, our humble pigeon loft, and some of the great birds that we have inside. So this is our racing loft. That over there is our breeding loft, the secret loft, the loft that holds a lot of secrets. And this is our pigeon loft. So let's just get it up a bit far. So this is our pigeons. A lot of good pigeons, a lot of fresh 2-year-olds. Sorry about that. Let me just close the door. So I've been thinking about recording some videos about our pigeons and some videos about French pigeons and the methods that they use to keep the pigeons in race form week after week. So this two pigeons over here, two top pigeons. The light check is a Koopman, out of our best #1 Koopman in, and the top is out of our very best Van Engelas, our Broer Thomas original Samurai Bloodlines original. There we got a Clemens, Gabby Clemens, blue hen on the left, and some of the Van Engelas on the right. And yeah, we have some of the Maure famous grizzles. There's a blue hen standing in front of the door, that hen, very good racer. A nestmate of hers broke his leg in the training and we put him straight to stop. And we've been hoping with her results to kind of gauge what he would be able to do, and so far he hasn't disappointed. And here's another hen out of our #1 pairs of Koopmans and Gabbies. All that is the Maure grizzles over there, all given to us by Mr. Ahmed Kachalia. So you'll probably hear his name in maybe all of our videos because 90% of our pigeons we have from him, from Sablons to the Dangerous Reds to the Koopmans to the Gabbies to the Maures, the Maure Grizzles to the Gabby Koopmans, best of import breeds that he has acquired, that he has sent down to us. This is also out of the Koopman end. Nestmate to the chicken that you saw early on. Very good end, front flyer through and through. And yeah, also this is basically that hen over there is basically this white flight hen's aunt, if you could say. And her mother is from our #1 Koopman hen and our #1 Sablon Cup. And her father is out of our #1 Gabby pair. And they have produced many from union winners to very high track position flyers to one lock winners to they have produced it all, and these are the type of birds that I've been acquiring from Mr. Ahmed Kachalia. And year after year of the birds that he sent us, we have winners in it year after year after year. And our Van Engelas, look, to be honest to you, from the short to the middle to the long distance, I'd say the Gabby Koopmans and Sablons are doing it. But to the extreme 900 and 1000 Ks flying, they have to take a back step to the Van Engelas because those are the real working horses in the loft here that we have, and they've been proving it that week after week If the race is slow, they're there. If the race is long, they're there. This grizzle got from his father, we got out of the Van Engelas, and his mother we got from Mr. Anwar Herbert, also a very good friend of ours at this pigeon off. So maybe we'll get an interview with him, interview with our neighbor across the road, Mr. Cisco from Oktoberlofts. We're looking to get an interview with Mr. Matupalovs, and that's just to name a few. And yeah, these are pigeons. The very best out of the very best. Everybody has the best pigeons, but these really are something special, eh? So, not to say that anybody else, like somebody else, doesn't have good birds, because at the end of the day, we're competing. We're not winning every week, but we win. So, to another fan say his birds is also the best to him, and each to his own. He has every right to feel that way. Just like I have the right to feel the way about my pigeons. Yeah, this is also from the Gabby Clements of Mr. Ahmed Kachalia. The real working horses from short to middle to 700 Ks, 600, 700, 750, 800 Ks. This hen also of the Koopmans, Gabby Clements, sorry, has proven very good long distance racer, very good. Few times scored very nice places. And yeah, this is our pigeons. Got very high hopes for these yellow ring hens. They fly fantastic, handle fantastic, beautiful, bright, very full, rich eyes that they have also. Very good quality to have in a Van Engela pigeons. As you can see, this is them in the mall. They're doing very well. My father's doing a very good job looking after them. And yeah, this is our pigeons. Our racing pigeons. Our champion pigeons. These Koopman hens are they're very good flyers, and they're very good breeders. Like, you could confidently put them into the stock loft and their offspring, as we did with our daughter out of our number one Koopman hen for the Sablon cock. We put it to the stock loft after a year of fantastic racing, and she bred for us that following year. Our best young bird, the chicken in the loft, we gave that bird to Mr. Ibrahim. It's very lucky that he got that bird, because my father gave it to him. If I was here and I wasn't at work, I would have not given that pigeon. But yeah, he's very lucky to have it. And he actually had that blue Clemens in also, but I asked him to release it, and he did. So it's a very good guy. This is one of my prized beautiful cocks. His mother is a double union winner. His father is a producer of a Bridgetown winner in the union. Our clock gained 6 minutes, and they took only 1 minute off of that 6, and the cock still won in the union. We would have flown high up in the truck, but we went at 26th position. And then the following year, he produced a grizzle cock, the same father, with a first genus hen that we acquired from Mr. Anwar Herbert. And that son out of that pair flew 7th on the truck and 2nd in the union, because we went 1st and 2nd in the union with that cock's pigeon. So he's actually a brother to that grizzle cock and a son to the double union winner hen. So he has winning blood and winning capabilities through his feathers, through his veins, in his blood. He's through and through a champion breeder, champion bird, bred to breed champions. And he'll be going to our stock loft. As you can see, he's a very strong young cock. You can just see how solid he is on his body. He has that pink marker on, just so that we don't send him anywhere, so that he knows he homes here, but his place ultimately is going to be in the stock loft. He's a very well balanced bird, one feather tail, very strong muscles, like his father breeds very strong birds. They win from tailwinds to headwinds to long distance to short distance. They are very, very intelligent, very good birds. So I'm hoping that He has acquired some of his father's breeding genes and his mother's winning genes, and that he just produces champions for us. So yeah, this is our birds. I'll maybe come tonight through into the loft just to check on the pigeons. As you can see here, we have a blowbill hen, Spritzy blowbill line. Her father is a Kuwait Johnson cock. Also, both mother and fathers are acquired from Mr. Ahmad Kachalia. Very good breeder. His mother was, we haven't used the mother a lot, but when we used her and we used her properly, she produced very fast birds, very fast in the shorter to the middle distance. Very good blue sky racing pigeons. You can see here, just every time the camera just wants to fall to this beautiful chick white-flied hen. Koopman and Sablon, best of Ahmad Kachalia, running through the veins of this pigeon. And as it's running through the veins out of most of our pigeons actually. So yeah, this is our pigeons, and this is our pigeon loft. You can see it's nice and open in the front. We would like to get more ventilation in the back here on the top and at the bottom, because the air is a bit stagnant. We have this whirly bird, but makes more noise I think than what it's useful for, what it's actually supposed to do. So yeah, this is our pigeons. I'm just trying to chase them out a bit so that we can get a full view of all of our pigeons. So please come through, come through. This is also a very good chicken here. So a winner out of a Beaufort at the 1300 velocity. Winner, she's a cousin to that grizzle that I mentioned earlier on, that flew the next week to the 7th place in the truck for Tennyson. She is a first genus Pepperman through and through, very best. Very good bird. The mother and father both is a grizzle, but they produce 2 checkers, and there's 2 checkers. Very beautiful pigeons, very soft silky feathers. They have a nice shine to them when they're on their racing form. So yeah, these are the pigeons. I just want to get this hen out and get a better look at her. That is her. Get into a perch. Yes, as you can see, that is her. First genus Pepperman. Pepperman is a very old strain that a lot of people may not be familiar with, but this is the very best of them. And it's also like a proud feeling and a good feeling to have a lot of birds, and a lot of good birds. A lot of birds that you know you can bank on. So yeah, these are the pigeons. First genus chicken hen. Very good hen, very beautiful hen, as you can see now. Our pigeons loft, our droppings, very dry. They went through a 4-in-1 treatment not too long ago. So they are looking fantastic. So yeah, these are very, look at that chicken. It's a very beautiful bird. So these are our pigeons. Sorry about that. Yeah, these are our pigeons. Very good in there out of the Van Engelaars. What we did was we got, I think, as some family of the samurai, and we got another 2007 cock from Kenya on them, and then when that birds came here, we just gave them from the pink fertility tablets, and we mated them up with a couple of hens, and then they bred and they raised the babies, and those 2 cocks babies we put together, and we put them up with some different birds, and these are the results. The babies, direct children out of them, doing very good. Grandchildren doing very good. So high hopes for good pigeons and a good season. That's if we will be racing this year. These are the 2 blue ones with the yellow rings, bred by Mr. Tony Moyes. A co-breeding between our Van Engelaars and old Patrie strain to some pigeons of Mr. Tony. So these are probably the only birds that's not somehow related in the loft, but are related from the mother sides. So yeah, this is our pigeons. Very nice pigeons. Hello.